Feels better in here now.
Man.
We got ourselves a little fan.
Rejuvenated.
I'm sorry, y'all. My fault.
Hey, man, you can't blame it on the weather. I mean, you can't blame it on yourself. It's the weather, man. You know?
You can't blame it on yourself.
It was hot as fuck. This nigga was ready to be like, hey, yo, I'm out. Man. I ain't got nothing to add to this damn podcast. These niggas talking about Shrek is black.
I'm ready to get on the metro. Like, it's AC on there.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
I'm surprised somebody don't do a Metro podcast.
Metro.
The life of the Metro. That shit would be interesting, yo.
Just talking about it?
Mm-hmm.
That would be interesting. Like, while they're at it?
Yeah.
That would be interesting. I feel like
Jodie Foster did this. You ever see that movie, The Brave One, with Jodie Foster?
No.
It was kind of like Death Wish, but
oh yeah.
It was like,
was it recent? Like,
nah, it was a minute ago. I want to go see that. That was one of the many movies I want to go see with my grandmother. So, yeah, it was like she did like a radio talk show where it was like her narrating like her little like walk to and from work or wherever she needed to go. She used to record like the footsteps. She go over like a grate on the sidewalk. Yeah, the train going and stuff like that. She would just be like talking softly over it. It was just like concrete, many feet cross. Like just saying.
Oh, like some poetry.
Yeah.
Oh,
like
she was on some like street poetry.
Yeah. And then the movie like escalates when her and her fiance they get jumped. He get beaten to death. She's beaten an inch of life, and then she starts like killing people like a vigilante. It's kind of cool.
I do like those though. Like it was just like people snapping movies. Those are
it was like one of those where it was like she was just like, nah, I'm gonna just do this, and guess who the detective was that would like he was trying to figure out these murders. It was like right next to her the whole time. Terrence Howard.
That nigga.
That nigga been sneaking up and getting roles and shit.
Yeah, he was like before. I mean, like I know he popped off after Iron Man, but he did a couple of things where he was always Get Rich or Die Trying. Get Rich or Die Trying. Oh, Hustle and Flow. He did Hustle and Flow.
Best Man.
Yeah,
this Hustle and Flow fucking role was great.
I liked it in the time. I haven't rewatched it, and I don't know if it like. I don't know if it's Coonan or not anymore. Like, but
he was just a Tennessee rapper.
Yeah,
you can't really imitate.
No, I mean the thing is, when I watched it, I loved it. I just haven't seen it in like probably almost 10 years now.
And he was a pimp, which is too.
Yeah, I remember he had the bottom bitch, and then he had like the one white chick who was just like he would slap around all the time, and I was just like,
nah, he would make it just do foul shit.
Yeah,
he never really put his hands on any of them, but he. Whew.
Oh yeah, he tricked her to do some like weird shit. Yeah,
it was like some like weird old guy at an instrument store, and like when she like got the microphone, she's like, "Don't make me do that shit anymore." Dude's like, "Nah, come on, man."
All I know is I remember I watched it enough times to know the piano chord to his one single. And I used to just do that shit in like middle school in like band class.
Whoop that
trick, get up, whoop that trick.
That shit was hard.
Yeah.
3-6 won an Oscar for that shit.
Did they?
No, it was for Hard Out Here for a Pimp.
Oh,
yeah.
Hard Out Here for a Pimp.
Did y'all see that movie Beats?
Beats? I don't think so.
On Netflix?
Oh, Anthony Anderson, right? Nah, because I was like, is this a sequel to Hustle and Flow? It was like it kind of popped. I was like, I remember you kind of did this role already, but
I forgot he was in Hustle and Flow.
He was in Hustle and Flow. He was a church engineer, producer / producer. What was the movie about?
About this kid from Chicago. His sister died. And he was like the best beat maker ever, but he couldn't leave the house because he had what was it? His anxiety. He would have panic attacks.
Oh, the kid, the main character.
So Anthony Anderson was like this producer who kind of hustled somebody before, and like he was trying to win his trust as well as making the kid get over his anxiety. And yeah, that was the base of it.
Or a little like feel good type or like come up story.
They've been putting a lot of those like black films on Netflix. They got the kids one where like they travel in time, but they just trying to stop a murder. That's kind of depressing. I want to see black kids just have fun with. We can't have fun. We can't have fun with time travel. Like we can't.
We always got to be solving something. We can't.
Or like trying to stop something from happening.
Yeah.
That's how you know you can trust black people with time travel because we're just going to try to.
We're going to get it done.
We just.
We're going to get it done.
We're just going to try to make some shit happen. Yo, speaking about anxiety, I don't know if I'm overanalyzing, if that's my anxiety yelling in my head right now, or if it's like I relate with anime so much just by the way the characters like talk to themselves and to other people. So it's like so much time. So it feels like a lot of time has passed, but it was just a lot said in a short amount of time that you realize. So like me getting ready and having like my morning to myself, getting ready to go to work, just that whole process was just like, like I don't want to get out of bed. 5 more minutes. Holy shit, I'm late. And it's like, this is all within like a short time frame. But it's so much.
They word them that way, yeah.
Like how Hunter x Hunter is. There's an anime where like further into the show, the protagonists, their group, they invade the enemy compound, and it's at least like 20 or 30 episodes. But at the end of each episode, the narrator says like such and such time has only passed since they invaded. So like by damn near the 10th episode, he's like only 2 minutes have passed since the invasion started. And like mad niggas that got fucked up already, people got separated, just mad stuff is happening. He's like only 5 minutes have passed and shit like that. Dragon Ball Z, when these niggas powering up for like 3 episodes straight.
Well, the whole Frieza blowing up the planet thing was supposed to be 5 minutes, and technically, I mean, I haven't done heavy research on it, but technically it still stands that it was like 5, maybe 10 minutes. But the episodes were like 30. So they cram a lot. One, that's just good storytelling because they do that really well. But I have a theory on that. I think because I know
voice is the greatest storyteller ever.
You think that?
Yeah, I feel like a little bit.
Yeah,
he's doing a good job of just repeating shit over and over again. I'm like, that sounds good.
Yeah. Well, like I know, like it's like in like early animes, they didn't like have a lot of budget. So a lot of the shots were still framed, and they had to save on animation. So they used to do that shit. Like if you watch like Speed Racer and like Astro Boy, they say a lot, but they're not moving a lot because they like every frame cost them a lot of money. So like because they didn't have like budgets like like Disney and all them shits like at the time. So like they were just out here like, oh, you know, you ever see like Speed Racer like, oh my god, we gotta go, oh, but it's like why are you in the same position? And they even did that shit with like early Pokemon where it was just like. They're talking, and then all of a sudden, or that you know that thing where it's like the person will be here, and then it'll be upside down. Oh, you know, like he got a full. It's like that's just them saving money. Like they didn't want to animate the in between. They were just like
they kind of keep that same style. Where it's like even in the updated anime, like they'll still have the just frame change.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. It's like,
yeah,
dog.
Finessing. They were, and I think they just kind of took it. Like, but I feel you on that though. Like, yeah, in your head, you just kind of like.
Yeah, just
time moves different a little bit.
Move way different. I zone out like a lot.
Yeah,
work and shit.
Well, work is one of them things where you're like, I gotta think of something else. 'Cause I don't want to be doing this shit right now.
Like I'm rarely there most of the time.
What's the weirdest job you ever had, Vaughn?
Cleaning an Airbnb.
Oh, by the way, we didn't introduce anybody. This is Vaughn Michaels. Vaughn Michaels, traveling comedian. We'll let you do all of your plugging and shit at one point if you want. But yeah, so you probably worked a ton of jobs before you were able to do comedy full time. What's some weird shit you've done?
Being like the Airbnb house manager / cleaner. Yeah, that's.
How'd you get that job?
You were like a landlord basically, but like. Or almost.
I was like
custodian.
I was more like a bitch.
Oh,
you was about to say house nigga.
He was like, no, they gave me a title. It's assistant manager.
Assistant man. Yeah.
She always called me house manager, but the shit pretty much I was just her bitch. Like whatever she said, I do. Like it was no job description, but like I would clean up daily. She had a problem with the guests, and she thought that it could get, elevate to a fight. She would call me to be there.
Kind of B&B, yeah. You were a bouncer for a B&B.
Yeah, like, I'm like, lady, I'm not fighting for you. I'm just watching. But it was crazy because like I'm scared of like mouse and rats, and like that's when I saw my first. I don't know what it was. I think it was a rat. This lady like she was like, all right, well you gotta catch it. Like, I'm scared of them, so like I literally like was calling to work sick for like 2 weeks and like staying at my boy crib just because like I did not want to deal with that rat.
God damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
That is weird how like we have phobias about like smaller things we could probably stomp out, but it's just like
my father's terrified of water bugs.
Water bugs? Yeah.
He woke me up like middle of the night to kill one in the bathroom. This nigga been in prison.
He's got a
Specifically water bugs. I guess he knows the difference.
The flying ones, the big ones, right?
I guess.
Yeah.
But he was like, kill that. I'm like,
He probably saw a mimic a couple times and was like, nope, this shit's done.
By then he was still selling crack, so I think he saw worse shit than a bug imitating a person. not the shit on your theory, but it's just, that's one of those things I'm like, that makes no sense about you at all whatsoever.
Yeah.
I think it goes back to your child because I'm scared of like rats because when I was a kid and like I was taking a shit at my grandma's house and I looked in the toilet and there was a rat coming up.
Oh, that's crazy.
So like ever since then, like I just been scared of them. So I wonder if you like your dad like has a situation. There's a reason why he's scared of water bugs.
I was afraid of bees for a while. Yeah, so I feel that. Could be.
He
still. Bro.
I've seen this dude just show up with like cuts on his arms and stuff. I'm like, what happened? He was like, oh, I fought a guy. He had a knife. I'm like, all right, cool.
But go get this bug.
Yeah, go kill this bug though.
It is weird.
Are healing up.
It's something, man.
It's something, yeah.
Niggas are traumatized by all types of shit. I was just clowns. I didn't like clowns. That was it. But then I kind of grew out of that when I was just like, nah, I just don't like y'all at all. Whatsoever. Like it just terrified the fuck out of me. Nowadays it's just like, I'm cool. I'm cool with it. Yeah. I don't know. Depending on how it's drawn and what it looked like, a clown would still like freak me out. But like the clown from Twisted Metal, it just looks stupid to me. So I don't know. I was always worried about the shit that would fuck me. Fuck with me bad. Or like maybe if I wasn't sure what it looked like, but I just knew of his like presence or some shit. You remember that? Remember Cops and the X-Files did a crossover in the 90s?
No.
You don't remember that? I watched so much.
I do remember X-Files. I do remember like whenever whatever broadcast block was done and X-Files was supposed to come on, I was literally racing to the remote to turn off that because that opening music. I was like, if I hear more than like 2 seconds, if I hear the, I was like, I'm having nightmares tonight. Yeah, I'm not. I have to. So I would literally run. I would be like coloring, doing something, and I would just have something going on in the background. As soon as X-Files turned on, I was like, I gotta get it off. Yeah, I was afraid. Yeah. Nah, I was afraid of shit when I was a kid. I was like, nah.
That was one of the first things where they just did like the Cloverfield type shit. Like all of it's taken from the camera. So you got Molly and Mulder and I said Molly, Mulder and
Scully. Yeah.
They're working with the cops to try to get this monster or some shit.
Oh, this was like one episode, right? This was one episode, or was it like a series?
No, it was like one. It was a one shot.
Okay,
yeah, but it was like weird, and like mad people kept just describing it as something like different or whatever. Like it had bear claws, or like somebody was like a Freddy Krueger. I don't know. It was just dumb. But the fact they never showed it, but people was getting fucked up and stuff. They would show claw marks. I couldn't go to sleep.
Yeah,
the whole night. So
it's like that Blair Witch Project shit.
The Grudge did it for me. You seen The Grudge? I hate that goddamn movie. I hate that shit, man.
You know, a little pale Asian boy?
Nah, it was just the girl just making that just weird. Yeah. It was just eerie as fuck.
You should watch the Japanese version.
That's the one I watched
fuck
first.
You up. Oh, yeah. Was it Daijo? Shit, what's it called? It's called...
Juno,
yeah. Or Joe, some shit like yeah.
Because my brother seen the English one in theaters, and he said it just freaked him the fuck out. And then he found out what the Japanese one was called, rented it, and then I watched it, and I was like, yeah, this is terrible. I tried to act like I wasn't shook, and that shit was scary as hell.
Freaking like Asian writers or I guess Western or Eastern culture writers, they're just way better. They're just like we copy everything they do, and then they just like they're scary. It's just scary. Like it's eerie as hell. If you watch their horror movies, they're like
Versus here was just like you might get one or two good ideas. Jason and Freddy Krueger were like great ideas, especially like Freddy. I had watched that documentary based on like Nightmare on Elm Street.
Mm-hmm.
It's so fucking good. But Wes Craven said he heard of a story of a guy that he was scared to go to sleep because he said if he went to sleep then he knew he was going to die. He didn't know why, and they would like try to make him take like medication, all types of shit, but like he wasn't taking it when they found out. But like he I think from exhaustion he just ended up passing out and then he died in his sleep. But then they found all types of coffee makers and all types of other shit for him just to stay up constantly all the time. Yeah. What was it? Was it another movie with the like? No, it was just Freddy.
What, like some dream shit?
Yeah.
Well, all I remember is that what was that shit? Game Over, I think it was. You die in the game, you die for real.
Game Over.
Yeah, the shit Frankie Muniz was in. Remember that shit?
Was that on Netflix?
Nah.
No, it was a whole movie that came out in theaters, and it was about a video game that basically, if you died in the game, you died for real. So like these kids, it was like a Goosebumps story that they made a hard R out of, and like they get this copy of this game. One of these guys works for GameStop or some fake shit or whatever, and they get copies of this game that hasn't come out yet, but apparently the game is haunted, and so they play, and they're in this like crazy mansion and shit. And it's like demon babies and shit running around. And
I
then
remember that shit.
Oh, you should look at it. It's Game Over. It's dope. And then basically they're trying to storm the castle, but then somehow the world starts to come over to I can't remember exactly. It's been like probably 8+ years since I've seen it. But the lady, the head matron of the house or whatever, who's like the main bad, she keeps coming out of the game to kill them. And she's like, she wants their blood because she wants to stay young forever and shit like that.
The fuck kind of movie was this?
Game Over. Yo, I'm telling you, it came out in like 2007, maybe. 2000, yeah. It was nuts. It had my fucking Mountain Dew Code Red drinking ass shook. Boy, I was shook after watching that movie. Because I was that dude. I would just sit, Code Red, Doritos.
That was cracked for...
When that hit the streets, let me tell you something. Because I didn't fuck with dude like that. I never really fucked with dude like that. I actually knew a kid who got like kidney stones at like like 12. At 12 from drinking too much Mountain Dew.
Oh, dude, nigga, they had that in the vending machine at the Boys and Girls Club I went to during the summer.
Never fucked with Mountain Dew, but when Red came out.
Nah, nigga, you remember Pepsi Blue?
Pepsi Blue? Yeah, that was good. That was good. They did Clear too, didn't they? Pepsi Clear. Yeah.
Like Crystal Pepsi.
Crystal Pepsi. Yeah.
Oh, that shit was just sugar.
Yeah.
Damn, I used to drink.
I was addicted to soda. I was addicted,
every
bro.
Day. That no, they got CNC sodas in Virginia, right?
Just CNC.
Yeah, the can joints. It would be all types of flavors.
It was like almost like a RC and like Shasta type shit. It was
the hood. Like I would go to the corner store and get a CNC soda for 50 cents. So like it would literally be like anything from seltzer, ginger ales, regular cola, like fruit punch soda, some pineapple shit, root beer. They just had all the flavors. It was like in cans and in bottles and shit. Just mad sugar. Just bright ass colors and all that fucking acid and shit. This shit was delicious. I used to load up at the fucking bodega to get just mad, just bullshit. And
you had a better metabolism than me.
Nigga, what?
Because I blew the fuck up.
I was like chubby. I was like chubby as a kid, and then I don't fucking know what happened, man. But yeah, bro.
Got your shit together.
I'm sorry, man. Sometimes
you got your shit together.
Nah, it's not even that. I just eat terrible. I don't eat enough.
You've been on some shit lately. You've been like getting Impossible Burgers and shit. Like I'm like, look at Gerard out here getting healthy. It's like a full vegan burger, basically. Yeah,
but it's savory like a real burger.
Yeah. Almost. Apparently they like inject beet juice and shit into the patty to make it.
We go get some sliders from White Castle. They cook them fresh because it take about 10 minutes every time I order them, motherfuckers.
He has a great finesse when we go to like any fast food place. He orders fries with no salt because they have to make them new. I'm like, this
I mean, it's besides that is the. I'm just trying to.
Whether you are or not, that's like. But, you get guaranteed hot fries every time. That's a fat. That's like I wish I knew that cheat code.
Go to Five Guys. When I'm in Greenwich. It's a nice little walk just to clear your head. Mm-hmm. Five Guys. Pay like $4. Just get like a quarter pound of fries in a brown bag. You just eat that shit.
Five Guys burgers.
You paying like $20 up here for burgers and fries. You can't get a burger, fry, and a drink. Okay, you paying like $25, $30. I swear to God.
Worth it at Five Guys.
Nah, man.
It's pretty good.
Nah, dog. I'll get the fries or maybe a burger. That's it. Nah, they got the grilled veggie sandwiches there now too. For real? Yeah, they just saute like bell peppers, onions, and like mushrooms. Put that shit on a bun for you. Lettuce, tomato, nigga.
Rod trying to get a deal with Food Network or whatever.
Y'all can,
that would be dope. A hood healthy eating show.
No, Nori got a show like that.
Nah, it's just him just eating at his like favorite spots. I think somebody tried to do. You can't be in the hood eating all that healthy. My aunt be frying wings like every Sunday and shit.
That's good.
Making buffalo sauce. What are you talking about? That's good.
Sunday dinner. That's how I used to be.
Nah, it's like a snack, nigga. That's like 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
But only on Sundays.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be.
Nah, man, not consistently every week you want to eat some fried food.
Once a week is good. Once a week's fine. It's just the everyday when they made KFCs and it's just like, all right, now you trying to kill us. You know what I mean?
Definitely. Popeyes. Yeah. I still gotta fuck with the Chinese restaurant wings.
Yeah.
I remember I had
granted, whatever they frying in, everything's been in, so it's kind of like you getting the flavor of the day. But
somebody tried to tell me what they do, like with the wing. I don't know, but I had to actually describe them to somebody because I was hanging out with somebody that never had them before. They never had Chinese like chicken wings. Yeah, from the Chinese, and I was like, yeah, and you can ask them, can they fry it with hot sauce on it? It was like, what? I'm like, yeah, you didn't know they had chicken wings? The best fucking wings.
Damn, I want some.
Consistently. Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting some after this.
That's too much sodium, though.
But it's worth it, though, man.
Once a week?
It's either that or, like, before I left Carolina, it was my, like, treat to myself was, like, shrimp fried rice. When I found out it was, like, it was a Chinese restaurant down the street on Front Street.
Yeah.
I would just walk down the block for, like,
that Golden Dragon or whatever?
What?
Yeah.
Slide them $5.
Yeah.
Get about 3 packs of duck sauce.
That was a good spot.
Let's whip that shit up. Hell yeah, dog.
I miss the wait times in the South. You used to get shit quick, boy. Quick. I mean, I took that shit for granted because now you like if you gotta prepare a snack now when you like get some shit ordered because it's like I'll go on Grubhub and it's like it's gonna be an hour. I should have booked this on my way home from work. Yeah, what am I doing?
You gotta have reserves.
Yeah. In the South, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Dude just pops up and like, oh, what's up? What's up, child? How you feeling, bro?
Child. No, nigga ain't Danny. Yo, I remember it was a spot around the corner from my apartment in Wilmington I was going to, and like the lady that was always at the cash register, she was definitely the one just running shit. Cause like one time I came in like maybe 30 minutes till they closed, 45 minutes before they closed. Yeah. And phones were still ringing, and the dude, like, they were speaking in Mandarin or whatever the native language is, but I knew what was happening. So the dude, when the phone was ringing, the dude was just, he had to say like, we don't need to take any more orders. Like it's almost time for closing, and like the look on her face was just like, I don't give a damn what time it is. Y'all still gonna keep cooking. And then she just turned to me, was just like, chicken wings, General Soul chicken. I'm like, all right, here you go. Yeah, we good night. Just mad. I went in there one time in the middle of the winter. These niggas, they have no heat on. Everybody got on vests and sweaters and shit. Just whipping up the wok and whatnot. She wasn't turning that shit on for nothing. You give a fuck. It was ice cold in there. You can like see your breath.
That's one thing. That's one thing. If I hate wait times, up here, I do love just like the amount of mom and pop shops. Because it's just like, oh, this is the way people should act towards each other. Like, it's like the customer ain't always right. Like, get the fuck out my store. Like, you taking too long. What do you want? What do you need? I'm like, hell yeah. Tell these people ain't right. Like, I don't know. I dig that. I think that sense of urgency. I like it.
Working in restaurants, and then Waffle House taught me the, I guess like etiquette is just being anywhere.
Yeah.
It's gonna take your time, man. It's gonna take its time.
Yeah.
Don't judge it. You decide to come out here and eat. I got that from Waffle House. Where it's just like, no, I like watching them. Like they know that I'm watching them make my food because you have no choice but to like change your gloves or do something sanitary. You that's just real, choice. Nigga.
You got to.
That's why I like Subway, man. Because I know I can yell at them and they won't spit in my sandwich.
I'm looking right.
Nah, nigga, that's too many banana peppers.
I'm looking.
I said like 6 or 7 of them shits. And you supposed to have put them in the oven under the cheese. Man, y'all can't do shit right, man. What that white girl that was working yesterday?
I said toasted 26 seconds. We're at 28. Yo, I'm gonna start doing that. Fuck that. I need to get some aggression on. I'm gonna just start yelling at niggas. And like,
niggas used to have attitudes. They used to have attitudes when they rolled into Jimmy John's. It was like, y'all don't toast y'all sandwiches here? We was like, nah. They're like, them niggas rather go fuck with some pedophilia as lunch sandwiches.
Be mad too, y'all when y'all found out y'all didn't toast y'all sandwich. Nigga, no microwave.
Nothing milk. That's cheese.
See what it is? Yeah. The product is so good. Subway was paying a pedophile for how many years?
Yeah.
I'm surprised them niggas ain't go out of business.
I ain't gonna lie, that used to make me so mad going to Jimmy John's though.
Jimmy John's is good. I fuck with Jimmy John's. They got the lettuce wrap. They got the almond shit.
Yeah.
They got the lettuce joint.
Unwich?
Yeah, whatever fucking name you want to call it. Like, nigga, just I don't want no bread. I'm gonna eat this in like 5-10 minutes. And I'm gonna be all right.
Can you order this? Can you order white rice from Chinese spot? White rice with sesame chicken sauce?
They might put it on the side for you.
Okay.
They might put it on the side for you. I hear you though. You just want the sauce.
Yeah.
I hear you though.
Yeah. I bet you ask. They might say something under their breath, something weird. But
yeah. Nah, when they giving the order, when they were saying the order in like Mandarin. Like, this nigga want orange. What? I seen an article one time with like some dude said a black guy was just like, I actually speak Mandarin and I heard what y'all called me. Like I think they called him like a gorilla or some shit like that.
Yo.
Because you could tell. Like you could tell because we know no matter what.
Of course they are. We are the demographic. These Chinese spots, the beauty supply stores, all ran by Asian immigrants.
Yeah, that's why we like anime. We just have a connection.
We're always around each other. Of course, they're going to be racist towards us.
Because it's like it don't matter what like language you speak. There's proper dialogue. Like one person says one thing, another person says another, back and forth. But then when they say one, the other says another, and then the other one says something else. Like that was about me. Like I know damn sure that was about me. Because you didn't need that extra shit. Whatever that was.
Whatever you guys say, you say to my face right now, man. Put the walk down, my nigga.
Put the walk down. Square up, nigga. Drop my egg rolls and then let's go outside.
You ain't got to worry about dropping that shrimp on you, son. I'm past that.
Yeah,
man.
That's funny.
Nah, of course they do. Mad racist ass Asian niggas in Jersey right now, North. Okay. Can't stand it. I'm pretty sure it is. Can't stand niggas. That's all they deliver to. Can't stand them. This your number one customer. That's why you eating tonight. Can't stand them. I mean, that's some shit. Why they always got the beauty supply connect though?
That always perplexed me. I never understood that. I don't know. That's a good dig.
Because I can't see myself anywhere else buying something for my hair.
Yeah. Maybe it's because a lot of that stuff, at least a lot of the products are like from China, maybe. Because I remember, because when I was a kid, because I was one of them kids who was like, oh, every time you saw them little cheap medallions that would fuck up your necklace, or like fuck up your neck, it would always say like the little gold sticker would say made in Taiwan, made in China, made in whatever. So I think they just had like a link to cheap products, and it was just like right, let's just rent a store space and sell this shit to black people.
I was buying before.
That's what I think.
Before I kind of gave up was just taking care of my hair and shit.
Yeah.
It was that Jamaican castor oil. Like that shit was good. That shit ain't from. It might be from China.
It might be. I don't know.
It's infused with mangoes and shit. That had your hair smelling good.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, I was feeling myself when I was using that. I was like, nigga, what?
Just trying to get a curl going.
I had the curl sponge and everything. The shit was like, it was good. I was mixing that and like some I never know how to say that shit. ALOE.
Aloe.
I want to say aloe so bad.
I used to say aloe. Yeah, but it's aloe. Yeah.
I don't know.
Aloe vera.
Yeah, I was just mixing that stuff. My shit was just.
Nigga was trying to get the waves, the 360s.
Nah, it was just I was just growing my hair out. The 360's gone. Once the hairline started fading, I was like, yeah, it's done with waves. You can't have a fucked up hairline with waves.
I don't know. There's a lot of dudes reaching now, like way more. You're good.
No, like my shit is all right, but I know what it was, so it's like I'm not gonna try to reach that shit. Nah.
Go for it, man.
It's done. I'm cool, man.
Just go for it.
I'm cool. I'm gonna keep rocking this dad look. I was trying to figure out what I was trying to go for. But I was like, nah, this works somehow. And this one I was just like, I fuck with it. Dry, you trying to look like a dad? I'm like, oh, there you go. That's it. That's why
get
that
the
girl.
Twisty shits.
That's why that girl called me sir at work the other day.
Ooh, we got hit with a sir.
Cleaning his nails. Then I cut that deep. I kept right on folding clothes. I ain't feel no type of way after that.
Oh, well, it was like a
folding clothes.
Was it like a customer or wasn't?
No, it was
another employee.
Coworker. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's look. It's like, how old do you think I am? That shit annoys the hell out of me.
They don't. I don't
like
know.
Call me by my name. You see my tag.
They young. They definitely young. And they. A lot of them are, but it's like I don't know how old they are until they open their mouth, like say some shit like that.
You know the worst part about your situation? How old are you?
27.
And so they like 16, 15?
Nah, you gotta be at least 16. I want to say they like out of school or some shit. I don't know. I try not to think about it and just be a good employee and just focus on my work.
Working at McDonald's, I used to look at anybody that was over the age of 25 that ain't shit.
What you mean?
Like I be like, yo, you failed at your life. Like when I was 15, I would look at all the adults.
Mad judgmental and shit. Nigga, I was just happy to have a job. I was busting tables I was the youngest person working at like 15, 16. And it was just mad, just people in their 20s going into their 30s and shit just working.
But then they ain't gonna mean to you? Because people at McDonald's were mean to me.
I was quiet as hell and I just worked. Oh, okay. That's it. So everybody was just like, oh, that's when everybody thought I was like 20 because I just didn't talk. Yeah. I just didn't talk. Yeah, man. Ask anybody that I fucking work with. I'm quiet as hell. I'm just watching. And then after that, I might say something. But it's going to take a second, though. You got to be warm up to it. IHOP was pretty lit. It's filthy as hell, but it was pretty dope.
Seemed like it because it always gave off this look of like, oh, we're this nice little swank place. But I'm like, I feel like there's some dirt in these pancakes. You know what I mean? Like,
that's why
there's something up with the like all these different syrups. I don't think these shits
was
like
Boise.
Yeah.
Boysenberry, like raspberry and shit.
I'm just like, I know what is in maple syrup. I don't know what's in this blue shit, this ooze that you got. I don't.
Something you want, boy.
Why it's making this colors? This is weird.
Nah,
they neon syrup.
The weirdest thing I think I would see them do, they put pancake batter in the omelet mix, in the omelet batter. That way it gave it like a fluff. But see, it was like the ratio of it was enough that like you're not going to taste it at all. But I don't know.
Also, they're cutting product.
Oh no, they do because McDonald's do the same shit. If you don't ask for a shelled egg, you're not getting a shelled egg. You're getting some shit just poured from out of the bag. You don't know what the fuck it is. They say it's eggs. That shit ain't fucking eggs, man. That shit is not eggs. Hell nah, dog. What's something you used to make for yourself?
Sweet tea.
This nigga's an addict for real. That's it.
Yeah.
He used to fuck up the
I used to get nuggets off the tray because I could just go get the nuggets.
Now I'm talking about like when you're on your way home. Like when I was working at Applebee's, I used to grill up.
You just make like concoctions and shit in the back?
I used to grill up like a 7-ounce sirloin and then just make like a Philly out of that shit and just take it home.
I love ice cream. I was just some ice cream on the way back.
Dog, it was like consistently for like a week and a half when I was working. Like almost every other night, I'd ask the bartender, like, "Yo, hook me up with a milkshake." And in a month, my manager was just like, "All right, I don't know what's going on with ice cream, but we out 5 tubs for some reason." As far as like the money, the
ratio.
Yeah, as far as like how much ice cream is missing and how much the sales was for ice cream, it's like we out like 5 tubs. I don't know what y'all doing, but I'm gonna moderate how much ice cream y'all use.
Damn.
I was like, all right.
You was shutting it down.
The bartender was just like, all right, we gotta get low. I was like,
you had the big gulp ice.
Right. Nah, niggas, we had a big ass scoop.
Got that shit from the Safeway. Got the big. Fill this up with the shake.
We would just fill up the blender.
There you go.
Yeah, we just fill up the blender, man. Oh, what was your matter of fact? Because I know y'all was night owls too. What was your go-to shit when you was like late night, like playing video games and shit?
What, like food wise?
Yeah, you would get that and it'd be like, yo, this is gonna be a good night. Or just doing nothing for like 3 hours straight.
For me, it was going to like the little thrift bakery stores. Remember them shits?
I'm talking late night.
Yeah.
What do you mean thrift bakery stores?
You know what I mean? Like, you ever see them shits they were like heavy in the South, but there was like the Sunbeam thrift bakery store. It's like where you just got like Hostess cakes and shit. But they were like better because I guess they were just from the source or whatever.
Nah.
We
had like those bread stores.
Yeah, like a bread store.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like
I would just like rack up on those.
Say what?
I thought they closed at like 9.
Something like that, like hella early.
No, I'm saying I would just rack up on those and just like eat junk food and shit.
Nah, dog. That's when I was like, I'm gonna try this energy drink shit and just be wired, just like Monster. Yeah. And I was just like, all right, these are just hard. That was like 4 Loco. That was like the first one. I was like, oh, this is good. One time only doing this shit, and then trying to drink another one on another night. I'm like, this is.
Yeah, I didn't fuck with Monsters like that. Yeah.
I like the Monster Rehab, the one that tastes like sweet tea.
Oh, I do know the one you're talking about. I do know exactly the one you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah.
It's not caffeinated or anything. All that shit is just poison. I seen
the mocha ones, them just like crazy little coffee monsters.
I seen an Asian woman just walk around sipping that shit.
Java. Yeah.
In a fucking Old Navy. I was just like,
people be drinking 3 of them a day.
Yeah. Then their heart explode. Mm-hmm. Because they just get piped up.
Drinking nitroglycerin, nigga.
Every time they crack open a fucking Monster. Now I seen a dude flip out one time because he was just jacked up off of Red Bulls at like 9 o'clock in the morning at work. And they told him, was like, all right, you got to go somewhere and just chill out. And that's when he just came down. He's like, my fault. Like, face was beat red. Crazy little white guy.
I remember like
Red
back
Bull
in
do it to you.
That like crazy energy drink phase, like you go into Spencer's and they would have like novelty energy drinks.
I stayed as far away from Spencer's.
And them shits were creepy. 24. They were creepy, man. There was weird ones. There was like a Super Mario Brothers one. There was one called like Balls or some crazy shit.
I remember Balls. That's what all the white guys were telling me about. Like, get a Balls drink.
Yeah, it was when it was just like tons of people were making energy drinks, and you walk into Spencer's and it was like. Next to the fake cigarettes and like the little snap gum or whatever, it was just like a shit ton of energy drinks. Never touched them, mainly because they were like not kept in a cooler. And I was like, when I was a kid, I was like, I ain't never drinking shit room temperature. If it's like it looks good, but I don't want it. But yeah, they would like a lot of my friends would get it, and I'm like, that's not. I can see Monster, I can see Red Bull. That's some weird off the country shit. I don't know what that is.
The first one for me that I looked at weird as a kid was Arizona because I would only see adults drinking it. It was in a tall ass can, so I thought it was beer. Yep. Immediately. Yep. So I seen my brother with a can.
And then you got introduced to the truth. That is Arizona.
One of them niggas started. I'm always like, oh, y'all sell it in by the gallon in the supermarket. Should be going in like 2 days.
That mucho mango. Mucho mango.
Oh, nah.
That's funny.
That and Tampico.
That's a mix. My roommate used to drink that shit.
Tampico was the shit, bro.
Tearing up.
Me and my dude, like growing up, we would literally get the entire, like it's a little jug, like a gallon jug, finish it in a night.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah. Just sit and play NBA Street Volume 3 and NFL Street Volume 2.
Dumbest game I've ever seen.
Yo, you are tripping. NBA
as far as like just ridiculous, because like I'm not that big into sports games, but just looking at
that's why I wasn't. I suck at 2K. I suck at live. I suck at all the real basketball games.
toss it back up in the air, and then dunk it again.
But a game with custom moves? You kidding me? I grew up playing the WWE game, so I'm like, this is exactly what I want. You could make a dude who could do like you could literally make your own move, make your own character.
Talk about classic.
You could unlock all the like you could unlock all this like generation, unlock like Globetrotters and shit. Yo,
why don't you just make a Globetrotters?
That and then NFL Street was stupid. It was just like the weird like you just running on walls and it shouldn't have been made.
Wait, it should hit the what was it? It was like Game Time. It was like
Game Time.
Your super. Yeah, niggas just get pumped up with just roids.
Yeah, and you could break off anybody's thing. Basically, it was basically the Mario Star for that game.
What was I playing around that time?
True.
Yeah. What systems do you have, Vine?
What consoles?
Yeah.
I had a GameCube.
Oh hell yeah.
A Sega, PS2, PS3.
Sega what?
Genesis.
Gotcha.
PS2, PS3, Xbox 360, Xbox One.
Mm-hmm. You still got the one now?
Nah.
No.
I don't have anything now.
No.
You gotta keep systems though. You gotta on deck. They stay in there.
I've made it a habit to keep. If I can get my hands on an older one, I'll keep it forever.
That keep me
the newer ones
sane a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I could just load something up and just play it and then be done. I ain't gotta log in. I ain't gotta wait for it to connect to the internet. It's just like what? I can just go fuck somebody up real quick, or I can play as like Kratos or some shit.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah, I'm reverting back to that shit because they doing too much. The games look great.
Well, that's the thing. I hit that point where it's like I don't play online shit anymore. Like I used to play online stuff with my friends, but then we all grew up and it's like life shit happened. So it's like I don't want to play with some 16-year-old dude who, he's just like trashing me, but it's like, nigga, you don't do shit but go to school. Like of course I suck at this game. I got a job, I got bills.
You gotta hurt their feelings.
Yeah.
Somehow. Yeah, just make
I should call their mother.
Nah, it was always a quick was just like I'm gonna fuck your mother. Like it was very simple.
Yeah.
Might drop a F-bomb.
Yeah.
On Halo or whatever. It was whatever you had to do just to shut them up.
Yeah.
It was wow stuff.
Now I will say if I do play something, I'll just be like, I'm gonna be an adult. I'm gonna just mute this nigga. I don't have to listen to this. I can just play the game.
I've never been good at that. I've always been a trash talker behind the keyboard.
I've laxed up from my wild days.
First experience was a skateboard chat room.
Yeah. Skateboard chat?
Skateboard chat. I was just hanging out with one of my white friends in Camden, and I never seen a chat room before.
Game thing? Or was it just like an AOL type shit?
Like AOL, like message board type shit. Anybody could talk. But yeah, I was just talking trash, and I was like, this is so much fun. I don't even know what this guy is, and I just don't.
I loved it. Especially when you got a group of people to get, like, if you were playing, like, one of the games I played a lot was like Red Dead Redemption, like that first one online. And, it would just be me and like 6 other dudes, and we would just get in a posse, and we would just literally ruin somebody's day. Like just somebody who was just like logging on by themselves, and it's like, yo, let's kill this dude for like an hour and a half. I was like, we were terrible people, just chugging energy drinks and Tampico and Debbie snacks and just trolling.
How did we survive? Yeah.
I don't know, man. The sugar era, because now everybody wants to be healthy and shit. Freaking Obama's came out way too late. Why didn't y'all come out when I was coming up? Because when I was a kid, it was just drink all the sugar, eat all the shit, and then now they're like, oh, let's change the periodic table and let's eat right. I was like, what?
I was in charge.
The fuck was y'all 10 years ago?
I was in charge of making Kool-Aid in the house.
Oh, bro, Kool-Aid.
That's a prestigious job, sir. Did you do all right?
Of course I did all right.
I ain't just making sure. You had to look like you was like. You had to look like
realizing I was.
Like you caught a backhand because you.
It was my job to slowly just poison my family.
Nah, we needed Kool-Aid, bro.
Yeah.
I used to mix the flavors. My aunt put me on some shit that like I didn't even think of the lemon and grape pack.
You ever remember that ghetto chick who would like always have like Kool-Aid and then sugar in a bag, and she would just like lick it with her finger all the time?
What?
There was always a chick like that.
Like fun dick?
Yeah, hood chick. You know what I'm talking about? So I lived in Section 8 housing, sir. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. But it would be these chicks, these ratchet chicks, who would just have the Kool-Aid and sugar mixed in a bag, and I was like, her fingers were always red. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh my god.
I have no idea. Every time I saw it, I was like, that shit looks unsanitary, and your fingers are red, and I don't like it.
Your immune system is just so beast. Because I be seeing kids now, like, they just be on the subways grabbing all types of shit and just still eating stuff.
I think they realized kids could take it. Like, we could take the waste dump of shit. Because we were like, we're still growing, whatever. But then they realized, oh, no, I'm probably fucking these kids up a little bit. Just a little bit.
Absolutely.
Just a little bit.
Absolutely. All the cereal, all the TV dinners I ate.
Cereal. You don't realize that though. How much sugar is in cereal?
It's a lot, but I refuse to give that up. But I'll give up. I'll give up other shit though. I'm not giving up. The cereal.
That's a lot of sugar.
Don't give.
That's like eating a candy bar.
Don't give a fuck. Every morning, nigga, to the day
to this day,
till I die. Nah, that was the worst.
What was it? Which one?
Oreo cereal.
I didn't fuck that. That cut my mouth up pretty bad. I ain't like that one. That shit was
terrible. This was
because it had the little sprinkle thing on it, and that shit would just ruin the roof of my shit. Yeah, I was a Fruity Pebbles cat, man.
I can't eat that shit. My taste buds changed. It's like I don't like the same shit.
Fruity Pebbles. And then I'll fuck with like just regular like Special K shit. I'm just like, oh, I turned into one of them niggas. Like I didn't know how, but
I always been like that because my grandmother she kept like cornflakes in the house.
She add a little sugar to it.
Yeah, she just watched me just put mad sugar.
I do sugar and cinnamon a little bit.
Straight sugar, son.
Sugar on the cornflakes.
Yeah.
the cinnamon would just confuse me.
Yes, sir.
Nah, dog.
Yeah.
All right, we gotta.
Needs to fuck it up.
We gotta wrap this
up. Let's drive it home.
Because
where we at?
I can see in everybody's face that fan ain't really working right now.
It ain't, and now I'm slightly hungry because this is the fattest podcast I think we've done so far. We just talked about food for like 30 minutes. We're hungry, apparently.
Or just bored. Chinese restaurants, and Jimmy John's and shit.
But it's part of culture, I guess. You know, we
did you have a
corner stores?
You ever heard of? You ever heard of? It was in Fox. Did you actually fuck with Saturday morning cartoons? Like
absolutely heavy. I had 3 channels growing up, so that was
Fox was one of the main 3. Fox used to always have just wild random shit. They had wild random like anime shit up there too. Fighting Foodons. Yep. Niggas literally go in the kitchen, whip up a Pokemon. So now I got the hamburger. No, I got the Mayor McCheese or whatever. I got him in a karate suit.
Yeah.
He about to fight a chicken wing.
Yep.
The dumbest shit ever. I'm watching that Saturday morning. I'm like, this is terrible. I'll
Kappa
watch
Mikey?
Yeah. Kappa Mikey. Which one was that?
It was literally, it was kind of what.
It was with food?
No. It was an American cartoon going over to a Japanese cartoon. So like he was the main character.
Kappa Mikey.
Yeah. It was like, you remember what was that show that came on Comedy Central? It was I actually really liked it. It was the Drawn Together. You remember Drawn Together?
Yeah.
I love that concept. The Kappa Mikey was basically like the kid-friendly version. It was like all these Japanese cartoons, but the main character cartoon was an American drawn cartoon, so he looked different from the rest of them.
Kappa Mikey.
Yeah. I don't know if it was Saturday. I think it was still Saturday. I think it was a Saturday morning cartoon.
Hold up.
Do KAPPA. But I fucked with that. I fucked heavily with.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I seen. I was like, what the fuck?
This shit was nuts. It was like drawn together, but for like kids, basically. It was just like, what a weird concept. Too weirdly drawn. Let me see this shit again. Yeah. So like the main character was just like weird looking. Well, he was just like a normal cartoon or whatever.
A born ass American.
The idea was an American transplant going to Japan, but he was drawn. But he was a cartoon still, so he was drawn like an American cartoon. Then he went over to Japan and his dudes in like anime outfit. It was just more that like, let's try to get people into anime. That's like literally what it was. Right? I thought it was a Saturday morning thing, but it might have been Nickelodeon. I fucked with ABC Saturday morning more than I fucked with Fox, because my grandmother thought Fox was the devil for a long time.
But that was the best shit, though.
Yeah. No, I remember I was like 4 or 5, and I was flipping the 3 channels. And
I was flipping the 3 channels.
And I got on the Fox and like a clip of Simpsons came on. I was like, oh, this is a cartoon, whatever. And she's like, you don't watch that. And I'm like, what you mean? Like, it's a cartoon. It's a cartoon. I'm supposed to watch a cartoon. But then slowly but surely it was like, oh, but they do Saturday morning. And then that's when I got like Fox Box and shit like that.
I guess I was spoiled as I just watch whatever. I was watching Simpsons,
Southern Woman,
PJs, Futurama, this claymation shit called Mike and Gary, Celebrity Deathmatch. Dilbert had
I did watch Celebrity Deathmatch once. I did like
there was you remember the show called Baby Blues?
Yes. Yeah. It's just very, shitty pamper babies, right?
But it was like no. It was
no. That was when it was a comic. That was a comic. Yeah, it was a Sunday Funny. Yeah. I used to read those a lot too, though.
You had restrictions on what you watch? You just watch whatever?
Whatever I want. Saturday mornings. My Sunday mornings were weird, though. Because I grew up with an athletic dad, so, like.
Oh, okay.
He wanted to go work out on Saturday mornings.
Oh, damn.
He would, like, pull you out the house type shit?
Yeah. Going to YMCA.
Yeah.
Gotta go work out. But I used to use Saturdays to catch up, like, on Pokemon.
There you go.
And like Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff like that.
I got tired of Pokemon after a while. I'm like, he's just gonna be a loser forever. This nigga stays spending 100 episodes doing all types of wild shit. He'll get new Pokemon.
Yeah.
And then when it counts,
like, does this nigga ever retire? Like, just chill with your take care of your animals, bro.
Yeah, they came up with like somebody came up with a theory where it was like it was very dark and depressive, but it was like. He's literally in a coma. That's one of the ones I heard. It was like, yo, he's in a coma. I'm like,
that's scary.
Scary, but it's just like it is what it because it goes back to the whole thing was like,
oh, like after Pikachu electrocuted him, he's just been
I get or like I don't know, like maybe he didn't even start, but it's that whole thing where it's just like every most popular anime is a boy, and some parental figure isn't there. Nobody really explains why.
Hell, freaking in Full Metal Alchemist, they don't know who their dad is until near the end, and you find out he's like a very crucial part of the whole story. And it's like all these people keep growing up without dads.
Or like something like One Piece, they don't say anything about Luffy's parents. And they don't say it until like hundreds of like years later, a person that saved him, like early, like in the double-digit episodes, this random person that saved him is his dad, and is like the most wanted man in this world. You don't find that out until like 300 something.
Damn.
Gee.
And then they still haven't said anything about his mother, and it's almost 900 episodes now. They haven't acknowledged at all.
It's probably going to go the Gone route from Hunter x Hunter. When he was just like...
That shit was different because that boy, he needed therapy.
Yeah, a little bit.
He's been without...
Well, his dad don't even want to see him. Like, he's like, he lets it be known.
He's been without his parents. This is a whole nother series. But like, he's kind of just straightforward, just like, I'm just doing whatever the hell I want to do. He just knows about his dad. He's just like, I'll find him one day. Like he has that interest about him, and it gets to the point he gets the clue was like literally a recording of his dad saying like, so if you found this, then like good job. Right. And he explains some shit to him. And
he basically like they're doing this whole like saga or whatever, and they're trying to find something and they need the clue, and he's telling them a little bit about it, but he's also like, he's like, just so you know, I don't want you to find me, and if you try to get close to me, I'll sense your presence and leave. He's just like straight up like, I'm not gonna be.
He also mentioned though that he was just like, also if you wanted to know about your mother, I could tell you right now. If not, you could just skip it. And then
you press it and it'll delete.
He was like, I don't really want to know about it.
There's this lady who's been raising me on an island. I'm good. Boom. And he's just like, she's my mom. And I'm like, this.
Tell me that and be like.
Auntie's my mom. I was like,
I don't even know.
Boy, it's a trip.
Okay. That was good. We got to figure out this heat situation because that's not.
What we'll do is we'll we'll check. We'll do a little research for this cat. We'll check weather forecasts. We'll find optimal temperatures.
This is New York City, baby.
Because this shit is thick.
Draining.
It is thick.
Draining. Vaughn put his mic down. I don't know how many times.
He's slowly leaning out of frame. He's just like, I am.
Hey,
Yeah.
For real, my man. It's hot, man.
It's hot. And we should eat. Y'all want to eat something? Let's go eat something.
There you go.
We gotta catch Charlie's show, and then
you gotta get out of
here.
He got gigs tonight. He booked up.
I'll
He got 2 spots. What you talking about, man? You got 2 check. Come on, man.
Unicity.
Yeah.
All right, I'm heading that way.
Word.
Yeah, cause we're gonna ride and we'll just caravan, and then I'll drop you near kind of whatever can get close to what you need.
Hopefully track won't be that bad. Well,
I think it's fine now. It's just like I caught it. Whatever, we can get all this shit.
It's probably a weekend, but yeah. All right. Thank you for listening.
Appreciate it, Vaughn. Vaughn, plug. You want to plug anything? You want to do your handle, anything like that, or?
Yes, please check me out. Everything. Vaughn Mycheal. VonMycheal. Vaughn Mycheal.
Didn't you change your name for some reason on Facebook once?
I changed it because I want to be people easy to find me.
But
did you just do regular Michael?
No,
he changed it. This is
yeah.
Before.
I wanted people to follow my fan page, so I changed like my regular page to like some Spanish name.
When he did that, Tyler connected me with him. Was just like, this guy hit me up looking for a room to do 30 minutes. I gave him your info. So at one point I'm talking to Vaughn Mycheal, and then a day or two later I'm talking to Fernando something. It was random. And I asked Tyler, I was like, why did he change his name? I was like, I don't know. And then
I wanted people to follow my fan page. When they was looking me up, they kept following trying to friend request me.
Yeah.
But I realized you need Facebook for comedy. So
change it back. Yeah.
Okay. So Vaughn Mycheal. Okay.
Vaughn.
Nice to see you again, Vaughn.
Yeah, good to see you, Fernando.
You know what's crazy? When you do that, Facebook make you wait 60 days to change your name.
Really?
So I had to stay with it for 60 days.
There you go. You could have joined the cartel for like a hot minute. I'm Cordero Wilson, and this other gentleman.
I was thinking of something stupid to say. I was like,
we don't have tags. We'll get tags. We'll get there. This is a work in progress.
No. It definitely is, and
we're alternating
thank you
scenes.
For anybody that's listening, I believe there is a boy from Haiti or somewhere that does like international memes. I'll show you, but he started following. I don't understand anything he's saying, but he makes like meme videos.
There we go.
I'm excited just to have him. So appreciate you.
Follow negrojump ENT, and
you know what I'm saying, and don't be afraid to say it.
Yeah, it's one of them things you can like it's like singing in the car. Just say it.
Negro?
Yeah, I've been around people. Some people have been hesitant to even say the name of the podcast that I've started.
Yeah.
They feel like it's in the same vein of nigga.
Nah, you good.
There's like scholarships that have Negro in it.
Yeah. Negro College Fund and shit.
People scared to say it. I don't know why.
They'll get there.
Google said it. Y'all seen that?
By episode 20, they'll get there. If this heat don't kill us.
It's
That says Negro and not Negro.
Yeah.
All right. Well,